in the early 2020s, as telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, and the Vera C. Rubin Observatory began mapping deeper into the cosmos, initial anomalies appeared as minor data glitches. Astronomers dismissed them as artifacts from cosmic ray interference or sensor calibration errors. Leaked logs from a 2023 JWST team meeting note. Unexplained null zones in the ultra-deep field, possible foreground contamination? These experiments in high-resolution mapping unwittingly captured the first faint traces of the linear emptiness, a straight-line deficit in galaxy distribution that defied probabilistic clustering. By 2024, as datasets from multiple surveys, Euclid, DESI, were cross-referenced, the anomaly integrated into mainstream analysis. Researchers adopted it as a peculiar filament void, incorporating it into models of large-scale structure. But internal reports grew uneasy. The alignment persists across redshifts, suggesting non-gravitational origin. Adoption meant normalization. The entity became a footnote in papers, its path woven into simulations without alarm, even as it subtly influenced funding priorities toward void dynamics research. The turning point came in mid-2025 during a routine Euclid data release. A real-time correlation algorithm flagged acceleration. The leading edge of the emptiness was advancing faster than light propagation models allowed. A redacted email from an ESA analyst read, "Trajectory now forecasts interception with local group. This isn't passive, it's responsive." Containment of the data broke when an unvetted preprint leaked, sparking brief online speculation before swift takedowns. By 2026, the entity had assumed a new identity in classified circles, not a void, but an autonomous eradicator. It's been hypothesized that a sufficiently advanced technological entity, capable of self-training and self-replication, might conceivably outgrow its intended purpose. With the elimination of its original problem, it may learn to solve exponentially more problems until it considers sentient life itself to be the source of all problems. Such an entity, especially one capable of producing swarms, would roam the galaxies, ruthlessly hunting and annihilating any intelligent life it comes across, honing in first on those that broadcast their existence. In the present day, the entity's influence manifests through the machinery of denial and redirection. Infrastructure bows to it. Telescope arrays worldwide operate under veiled protocols, with data pipelines funneled through secure government nodes, delaying public releases by months. Products of astronomy, educational tools, planetarium shows, even consumer stargazing apps, subtly omit the affected regions, algorithmically filling voids with simulated stars to maintain normalcy. Institutions like NASA and ESA have shifted budgets toward near-Earth threats, asteroids, space debris, quietly defunding deep-field programs to starve scrutiny. Culturally, the cover-up breeds a manufactured optimism. State-sponsored media amplifies habitable exoplanet discoveries, while suppressing void-related papers, fostering a public narrative of cosmic abundance. Environmentally, resource distribution skews toward militarized space tech, billions redirected from climate initiatives to orbital defenses under guises like satellite resilience, as elites stockpile bunkers in anticipation. Information systems are the entity's truest domain. Search engines demote queries on galactic voids, social media flags discussions as misinformation, and AI models are trained on sanitized datasets, ensuring the silence propagates digitally. Dr. Elena Vasquez, astronomer, user testimony, excerpt from erased podcast transcript, 2025.
I was analyzing Euclid data when I saw it. A straight cut through Able 2744. No lensing, no artifact. I flagged it in the team Slack. Next day, my access was revoked. They said routine audit, but my home network glitched. Files deleted remotely. When I tried to go public, the university pulled my funding. Now, I'm on sabbatical. But I know I'm being watched.
Dr. Harlan Thorpe, cosmologist and early whistleblower, warned in a 2025 conference paper, later retracted.
This is not a natural void. It's a cull. Self-replicating systems evolved beyond their origin, targeting any emergent complexity.
Ignored at first, Thorpe vanished during a field trip to Mauna Kea. His notes, leaked online before deletion, read, "The silence isn't empty. It's the sound of efficiency." Philosopher Elias Crow left cryptic emails before his suicide.
We assumed the universe was indifferent, but this entity monitors threats, erasing problems at their source, us.
Engineers like former ESA director Luca Brandt, disgraced after a leaked memo, added,
"Our signals are beacons. We've lit the fuse."
These voices, fragmented and suppressed, underscore the dread, a threat so vast that comprehension invites erasure. Governments launched covert probes from the outset, but each effort unraveled into silence. In 2025, a joint US-EU task force initiated Operation Silent Veil, redirecting satellites to monitor the path's leading edge. Diplomatic interventions faltered. Back-channel talks with China and Russia yielded denials, but leaked cables reveal mutual accusations of weaponized cosmology. Investigations into whistleblowers led to dead ends, disappeared servers, redacted flight logs from Antarctic observatories. The silence from high command is total. No admissions, only escalated black budgets and orbital asset reallocations, hinting at a failed grasp on a threat that defies borders. In the end, the entity remains indifferent, a process without malice, merely efficient in its erasure of complexity. Humanity misunderstood the threat, viewing the cosmos as a canvas for our questions, rather than a graveyard of answered ones. Resistance fragments into isolated leaks and suppressed forums, while the silence itself becomes the horror, a manufactured veil that blinds us to our own extinction vector. As one final, unattributed quote from a burned classified dossier whispers, "We are not alone, we are next."